Hi guys, so this is an update on what's happening with the Willow structure. So, or the Hobbit house, or whatever we want to call it right now. Now, as you can see, it's all growing really nicely. There are sadly a few ones that are not taking too well. Like this one's like, they've been on and off. It's been quite hot here, so it's not the best for Willow. Obviously it is still clay soil, so it should still hold moisture as much as possible, but sadly we've lost one or two, and actually it only looks like one at them. No, like some of them, they look like they're going to spring back, like if you can see, but I don't know. So at the moment it looks like 1, 2, 3. Did I see another one over here? Oh no, that one is definitely returning. That one is definitely coming back. So it looks like 3 or 4 are not doing well, but the rest of them are actually doing really nicely. It's all like proper growing. Look at them. Look how nice that's grown. Bear in mind, I only put this in about 3 months ago, 2-3 months ago. So nice. It's rooted well. I've also put some honeysuckles around it, so that would like nicely grow all around the structure and everything, making it have nice flowers as well. But eventually what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be weaving it in like so, and then tying it there, and then so that's going to make the walls. So eventually all of this, you won't see the sandbags or anything like that, and then it would just be all of this woven together. So that's the idea. Then I've got my little fire pit. I'm going to be making it a bit nicer. So I'm going to be putting a few more rocks here, just making it a bit more symmetrical. But it works. The only other thing I need to do is just make it a bit more secure, because as you can see, you might be able to see it's dropped a tiny bit. So, but that happened when I was initially constructing it, so hopefully that doesn't happen. So I'm going to use a lot more clay and just pack it all around, and then I'm also going to get a little metal flume so I can put it down there, so it actually sucks the smoke out that way, not coming in. Because at the moment what it's doing, as you might be able to see, there's a bit of soot here, is coming up and like going over, and then some of it's coming out the back, but most of it's coming up and going over. So those are the things that are like a bit of an issue at the moment. Obviously there's only a few of the willows have sadly gone, but and obviously I need to just nicely finish that. Well, it's overall, and finish this, but it's overall looking really nice. So what I've done is I've decided to go for a way more natural look right now, and just literally just wood chip it all, and so it's starting to look really nice, the land. Like obviously there's still bits and bobs everywhere, but as you can see, nice blackthorn. There's a little pond over there, and this is a nice little entrance. So it's starting to look really nice. There's quite a few things that I need to do. I've planted some really cool plants as well. So I planted this, which is the variegated hawthorn. Yeah, variegated hawthorn. So eventually, as you can see, it will start being really cool. So variegation means is like basically there's like a variant of the color. So it does, so like, you know, like obviously the normal hawthorn is green, a green on the leaf. It's actually, you can have green and white on the leaf and stuff like that, so it will look really nice. So that's what variegation means. Then I have put some really cool plants as well, really cool trees. So I planted over 200 types of trees, well 200 trees, and so many different types, about 20 different types of trees, all native. But this is one of my coolest trees. Yeah, this is a purple oak. As you can see, it's a different colour, the stem, to the oak over there. So this is my purple oak, and that's really cool. Then you've got my variegated oak, which again you can't really see at the moment, but that's really cool. And then you've got over here, bear in mind this is still like early spring, well mid-spring, well early spring, so things haven't fully come out yet, but this is a tricolour beech, which is a variegated beech tree. So I've got some really cool things that I've planted. All of this, as you can see, has been planted, but also scrub at the back and then fenced. The reason why I've done that is so the scrub, the fence, and the plants, the trees that I've planted, all act as barrier for like little rodents and like different things like that, different birds, insects, all of that type of stuff. Then also it gives me privacy, a barrier, and it just looks nice as well. Admittedly, doesn't look that nice right now. I actually like this, but most people won't. But once it all grows and once it all looks nice, it will be one of the best things ever. Because I have different types. I have viburnums in there. I've got like Glenda rose. I've got beech. I've got oak. I've got hawthorn, blackthorn, like everything. Willow, like just silver birch, everything. Then you've got these really cool oaks. Now these really cool oaks, I need to move this like little bit of scrub, because I've fenced around it, and this was like to stop people going in, but now I'm gonna remove it so you can actually come and admire this beautiful specimen. So what this is an oak. I believe it's an English oak. I need to actually see when the leaves fully come out. But I believe this one's an English oak, and it makes sense as well. But cut before. Now this is a really cool oak. Now oaks obviously normally grow like that bad boy over there. That bad boy, by the way, is called Mark. I call him Mark because he marks where I used to use him to mark my land. A few of my trees have got names, by the way. It's been sneaky, but they have got names. All right, so this is Gertrude. Yeah, this is big Gertrude. This is like, you can sort of see why I call her Gertrude. She's cool. So Gertrude here is an oak, and it's a gnarled, twisted dwarf oak, as you can see. Look how deformed this oak is, and look how tall it is. Now these oaks are insanely hard to work out how old they are. Insanely hard. Yeah, they're like, because they wouldn't have grown the same speed as something like that. But you can almost guess that tree, if you know about oaks, probably is younger than this tree. This tree might be that tree's mummy. So you never know. But that's how cool oaks are. Oaks are so cool. Then I have got something really cool as well, which I do need some help with. So if any of you are like tree specialist or anything like that, I really would love to like collaborate with you and talk to you about this. But this is English elm. Yeah, it's really cool. I've got loads of it. Look, loads of it. But as you can see, there's dead ones at the back, which is obviously due to the DED, the Dutch elm's disease. Look at this big boy. Got this lovely elm as well. Look at him, massive. But I've got a really cool, like, there's another elm. There's got a bit of DED. But this is my problem, like, there's so many elms here, look. Look at all of those elms. That, something like that, or something like this, which is definitely a dead elm. That is, like, if I can sort these out, obviously with the council permission and everything like that, which I'm going to be doing. But, yeah. Like, as you can, I haven't done anything since I had a letter from the council. But as you can see, look how nice that is. That is an English oak. Not English oak, sorry. English elm. Such a cool species. And does look like there's something on there as well. So really cool. But the thing is like, I'm the steward of this land, yeah. Like, I'm trying to make it as nice as possible. Like I've said, I planted all of those native trees. They're all native. All the trees I've planted are native, and pretty much all the plants I've planted are native, bar a few. Like, and like, just like, look at the bluebells. Look, let me come and show you the bluebell. This is why we're called Bluebell Hollow. Like, there is a video where it's just like, just bluebells, and that's it for 20 minutes. If you want to see that, please, I will check it out. This is nice. You hear all the nature, and then you also see all the bluebells. Now, I can also explain what is down here as well. So, what is that? Oh, sorry, tripped on a rock. Now, what is down here? This is a space net. Not done. I really want it to be done before my wife, my wife's birthday, which is Saturday, which is only a few days away. And as you can see, not much has actually been done, but it is going to get done. It looks like my mum has been here, my sister's been here to help me today, which is lovely. But look down there. Look at that. Beautiful, isn't it? So that's why it's called Bluebell Hollow, because bluebells, and that's a hollow. And so let me explain what this is for. Well, you can almost guess what I'm about to say. Look at all of these bluebells underneath. Look at all the bluebells over there. What I want is so you can sit on here and admire the bluebells. Look, you can just lie down and just look at the bluebells under beautiful silver birch and mountain ash or sorbus. Like, just listening to the birds, listening to nature, and the occasional annoying flipping plane, a private plane what goes over, and then looking at the oaks, looking at the beautiful oaks that I've got on the land, and even looking at that beautiful specimen behind. Let me go and show you that. Look at this specimen. How nice. I can't even get the whole thing on camera. This isn't the widest camera setting. But look how big that is. Now that is a big beach. Yeah. And there's bluebells behind it as well. But that's a massive beach. Look at that. Look how big it's, and the trunk is. Let me show you. So this is obviously where one used to sit. Quite a few years ago, you can probably tell it's quite a few years old. That's like fallen down. Like, put it this way, the stump, unless that's it, but I believe that's a branch from this tree. Like, that is like far gone, far been gone, and unless it's been cut down, but you can't tell like that. So yeah, look how big this trunk is. Look at that, massive trunk. So this does need a bit of work. Again, I'll be talking to the council about all of this. So there's like a bit of quite a big bit of dead wood there. There is a split somewhere as well. What one of my tree surgeon mates was telling me. Let me see. Where's that split? I did see it the other day. All the leaves are coming in. Is it up there? I think it is. Is that? No. It's probably this one now. I can't see here. This one here. But yeah, there is a split there. So again, it's something that I'm going to be working with the council towards. So, got any questions or anything like that, please comment down below, and I will get back to you. And I really appreciate you watching until the end. Please like and subscribe, especially to let me know that you've watched until the end. That would be great. Anyway, have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one. See you later.